It is game 2 here at Miller Park between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Mets. I want to apologize real quick. Before the game begins, I was in the middle of getting ready to do the Tigers and Astros game. However, it went to quick manage, and I pressed the wrong button. I meant to press square, I meant to press like circle, but I accidentally pressed square. So the Astros are moving on to play Cleveland, which is the complete opposite of what happened in real life. Obviously, the Tigers beat the Astros, but in this postseason, it ended up being the other way around. Please forgive me. But for right now, we'll see. Who will also hope to punch their ticket to Philadelphia after winning Game 1 of this series, 4-2, being the final score. We'll take a look at the lineup in this one, set up for the New York Mets, leading things off Francisco Lindor. Jose Iglesias hits second, he's at second. Brandon Nimmo hitting third and left. Mark Vientos hits cleanup at third. Pete Alonso hits fifth at first. Then it's Jesse Winker batting fifth. He's the DH. Batting sixth, sorry. He's the DH. Batting seventh in right field, Starlin Marte. Tyrone Taylor hit .250 in last night's 4-2 loss for the Mets. He's back in the lineup today. He's in center field. Francisco Alvarez bats ninth. He's the catcher. Take a look at the defense around the horn in this one for the Brewers. Rhys Hoskins had the big home run last night. He's at first. Second base is Bryce Durang. Third base, Joseph Ortiz. Shortstop, Willie Adames in the outfield from left to right. Sorry. Jackson Charo is in left. Center field, Blake Perkins. Right field is Sal Frelick. And William Contreras is the catcher. Umpires here today. A little weather report. 58 degrees. A little overcast here in Milwaukee. Wind blowing in 7.6 miles per hour from center field. And the umpires here today are Woody Keller behind home plate, Ed Drummond at first, Clyde Washington at second, and Earl Hendricks at third. Let me write that down real quick. All right. Overcast. An overcast? Oh, never mind. Sorry. So anyway, we're set to go. Here is Francisco Lindor. First pitch, and it's a 1-2 count. The 1-2 from Savali, and Lindor fouls this one off. Lindor hit .333. He had one hit in the Mets' 4-2 loss. One out. Now, the original Game 2 pitcher was Frankie Montas. However, we'll just pretend that the Brewers pitching coach didn't feel comfortable sending him to the mound against the Mets. So that's what we'll say. So Aaron Savali's pitching, former Cleveland Guardian. Pretty sure he was with the Rays at one point in his career. But here's a 2-2 to Iglesias. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. I need to get new pens. My red pen is starting to wear out a little bit. So here's Brandon Nimmo making sure I'm playing as both. I'm not playing as either team. The 2-2 to Nimmo, and he's going on strikes. Aaron Savali has struck out the side here in the first. And now the Brewers are coming to bat. Aaron Savali had a great first inning. Now we'll see what Shamanaya does in his half of the first inning. We'll take a look at the lineup in this one. For the Milwaukee Brewers, Jackson Churro, the rookie left fielder, leads off. Then it's Blake Perkins in center field. He's batting second. William Contreras at third. He's the catcher. Gary Sanchez usually catches, but he's the DH today. Batting fifth is the shortstop, Willie Adames. Hitting sixth at first base is Rhys Hoskins, Sal Frelick, Joseph Ortiz, and Bryce Turang, all in that order. Take a look at the defense in this one for the Mets. First base, Pete Alonso. Second base is Iglesias. Third base, Mark Vientos. Shortstop, Lindor. And the outfield from left to right, Brandon Nimmo, Tyrone Taylor, Starler Marte, and Francisco Alvarez is the catcher. A 1-1 to Churro. That is fouls off a sinker. Two and two. Churro with the 2-2 count.
Ball. Full count.
And a leadoff strikeout for Shamanaya.
Batting second, the center fielder.
One ball, two strikes to Blake Perkins. Yes, the quick counts are back on for today's stream.
That's a ball. Two balls.
That is taken 2-2. Perkins hitless in game one of this series. And looks like he'll start off the night hitless in game two. Then again, Perkins didn't even play a game in game two, so what am I talking about? But anyway, what happened in that last play? I wasn't looking. A liner to Iglesias at second, one away. Here's William Contreras, 2 for 4 in the Brewers 4-2 win. Had his RBI single in the first and a home run in the sixth inning.
Ball.
That misses. It's 2-2.
Full count.
And now the count's full. There's a grounder, and the inning's over. What ended up happening there? 6-3. Okay. Head to the second inning here in Milwaukee after a scoreless first inning.
Leading off to the net, the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
That's into left field. Nice play by Churro for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
A grounder to third.
Out. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker. Oh, come on. I'm using a completely different lineup. Man, this is not the lineup that I have written down. Three, 2, and Jesse Winker has the first hit of game 2.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
The 2-2 to Marte. Swing and a miss on the cutter. He struck him out. Mets leave a runner on. They got their first hit of the night. No score here in game number 2.
Leading off for the Brewers, the designated hitter,
Gary Sanchez is the leadoff hitter today for the Milwaukee Brewers. Watch him get like a home run here in this at bat or something. That'd be funny. That would be so funny. Sanchez pops this up to his former teammate, Pete Alonso. One away. Yeah, you guys don't remember? Gary Sanchez was
not shortstop, really Adames.
in the center field, a base hit.
Batting sixth, the first baseman,
Brewers with their first base hit of the night, and belongs to Willie Adames. Here's Rhys Hoskins, had that home run. We all know Rhys Hoskins has a pretty, well, let's just say he's had the Mets number quite a bit. It doesn't matter if he's a Philly or a Brewer. He's got a chance to go deep. He will take that chance. 2 balls, 2 strikes from Sean Manaea. Here comes the 2-2. Slurve, it's fouled up. Hoskins 1 for 3 in the game last night with that home run. Poked down the right field line, and it goes foul. And Hoskins fouls us off, and it's still 2-2. sinker struck him out. 2 outs now here in the bottom of the second. And I'll bring in Sal Frelick.
No.
And that's ball 2. Ball 3 to Sal Frelick. Joseph Ortiz is the runner on deck, or is the guy on deck, I guess I should say. The batter on deck, I should say. Yeah, same thing. The runner at first is Willie Adames. That's what I meant to say. Adames, the runner at first. Sal Frelick's at the plate. Joseph Ortiz on deck, and Frelick strikes out on a full count. Somebody's going to wonder how many Dr. Peppers I drank today. We go to the third inning here in Milwaukee. No score.
Leading off for the Mets, the center fielder.
Tyrone Taylor, Francisco Alvarez, and Francisco Lindor all due up. Here for the Mets in the top of the third. There's a grounder to first. Hoskins steps on the bag. That's out number 1.
Batting ninth,
Well, guys, in real baseball,
Francisco Alvarez.
you have the Mets winning game 1. The Brewers won the real game 2 last night. So they're scheduled for a game 3. Question is, will this series go to a game 3? There's a ground ball to third.
Now batting,
That is out number 2.
Francisco Lindor.
This will be the only stream tonight. I forgot. So when I was doing the Tigers-Astros game, for some reason it was on quick manage, and I tried to exit out and go to the full game. And for some reason it simulated the game, and when I went back, I logged out of this playoff save that I have. I went to go back in, and the game was already played, so I couldn't restart it. So Astros end up winning that series. I'll show you guys the bracket after this game. Lindor called ball 4.
Now batting,
And a 2-out walk is issued. Here's Jose Iglesias.
Ball. 2-2.
Counts 2 balls, 2 strikes to Jose Iglesias. Iglesias hits a grounder to second. Force out at short. And just like that, we go to the bottom of the third. Mets have a hit. Brewers have a hit. However, neither team has a run.
leading off for the Brewers, the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz.
Joseph Ortiz leads off for Milwaukee here in the bottom of the third inning, followed by Bryce Turing, who is the leadoff hitter
Ball.
in game 2. And then Jackson Churro, or not Jackson Churro. Yeah, Jackson Churro. I was right. I was on the right track there. It's in the right. Marte makes the play, 1 away.
The second
Excuse me.
baseman,
Pizza, leftover pizza for an early dinner to Vientos.
Yes, you're out.
the left fielder, number 11.
And that is out number 2. Nice play by Vientos. Here's Jackson Churro. 2 outs. 2-1 count. Here's the pitch from Manaea. Sinker fouled off, and it's 2-2. So if the Brewers win tonight, or win this game, we can probably, we'll have an early trip to the division series. A slurve called strike 3. It's the end of 3 here in Milwaukee. No score.
Leading off for the Mets, the left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo, Mark Vientos, Pete Alonso all due up.
No.
For the New York Mets here in the top of the 4th. Brandon Nimmo, former first-round pick, all the way back in 2011. Was called up in the middle of 2015, I believe, when the Mets went to the World Series that year.
Full count.
End up losing to the Kansas City Royals, another team that actually made it to the postseason, and they won their series in real life. Nemo's gone, one away. So if the Mets win, there's a good chance that if the Mets and Royals, we could have a Mets and Royals World Series. Just like we did back in 2015.
2-1.
Outside ball 2 to Vientos. Oh for 1 here today. Cutter fouled off, and it's 2-2. Hey, Braven, what's going on? That is out number 2. Brandon Nimmo, or Mark Vientos out number 2. Strikeout number 6 of the day. Braven, what's going on, my friend?
No.
Sir, ma'am. Anyway, how's your day going? Guys, big shout out to my good friend, or one of my newest YouTube friends, Braven Raymer. He's Pete Alonso with another base hit. But Braven, he's been on YouTube now for a little while. He's got a video of him playing guitar, which I thought was pretty cool. I play guitar a little bit, but the thing is, like, I don't really play. But I can, like, bash out, like, a good song and whatever. Thing is, though, if I play guitar on my live stream, like, would I get in trouble? Nothing much, just playing some Major League Baseball, the show. Hold up, let me pull up that.
Ball.
Playing some MLB The Show 23. Oh, okay. 23 is not a bad game. Blake Perkins, base hit. In the right field, hit number 2 of the day for Milwaukee.
Now batting, catcher, William Contreras.
Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. Yeah, of course, anytime, my guy. I'm glad I watched the video because I wasn't sure if you were... This is going to sound stupid. I wasn't sure if you were a girl or a dude or not. Because, like, by the picture, I was assuming that was, like, a kid. Like, someone's kid, and, like, an adult was watching these videos. And their kid was, like, their profile picture. Again, I was not sure, so I wanted to clarify. Well, it's 3-1 to William Contreras. Grounded out to Lindor, his first time up.
That's the ball. Take the base.
And a walk given up by Manaea. And the Brewers have something cooking with Gary Sanchez up next. This could end up being a huge at-bat. There's a strike. It's 1-2. Gary Sanchez, two-time All-Star with the Yankees back in 2017 and 2019. Had a pop-up to Pete Alonso at first. In his first at-bat was a Met for like 3 games. They released him, then the Padres picked him up. Let's see, this guy's been at the Yankees, the Angels, the Mets, the Padres, the Brewers, and Sanchez hits it to left, back at the wall. That's off the wall. 1 runs in. Here comes Contreras. He's going to be held up at third. 1-0 Brewers. Gary Sanchez, an RBI double, makes it 1-0 Brewers. And now bring in Willy Adames, who already has a hit tonight.
2-1.
He could get frisky and hit another. And the sinker misses. It's 2-1. I'd like to give a shout out to this guy on his YouTube channel named Let's Suck. Ha ha ha. Very funny, sir. Thank you for the shout out, my good friend. I appreciate it. But yes, guys, if you guys enjoy this type of content, make sure to leave a like. Best way to show support. Willy Adames hits it to right field. Fair ball. Marte can't get it. Contreras scores. They're going to wave around Gary. A 2-run RBI double for Willy Adames, and the Brewers have a 3-0 lead. But yes, as I was saying before, leave a like. Best way to share your support. If your subscribe button is red, like, let's see. Let's find something in the crowd that's red. If your subscribe button is red, like the Quick Pitch logo out in left field, or the Tops logo, that means you're not subscribed. So what are you doing? Click that subscribe button, join the team on the road to 500 subscribers. Would love to try and get that by hopefully the end of the year. If not, maybe get to 400 subscribers at the end of the year, since we're like 18 subscribers away from 400. So would appreciate all the love and support on these videos and these live streams as we continue to simulate the Major League Baseball playoffs on MLB The Show 24. We're doing 2 series. We're supposed to do 2 series. Mets and Brewers, Tigers, Astros. Unfortunately, I forgot to do Game 2. Like, I was quick managing Game 2, but when I was getting the lineup set up, it moved me to quick manage. And so I was like, well, I don't want this. It's like, so I pressed square because I thought that was the right button, but nope. It made me simulate the game, and then when I try to get back in to redo the game, it just wouldn't let me. So yeah, that is why we're just doing 1 game. Luckily, though, we got the Brewers and Mets to make up for it. Counts 2-2 to Rhys Hoskins. Shamanaya might be done after this inning.
Full count.
Slurve, full count. Sal Frelick on deck. Another pop-up behind home plate. Alvarez makes the play. That is the first out.
The right fielder, number 10, Sal Frelick. Now pitching for the New York Mets.
And now all of a sudden the Mets are going to their bullpen early today. And it's Huascar Brazoban. I have no idea who he is. But he pitched game 1 of this series. He was not bad, but he was not good. But never mind. This is his first. You know what? I'm thinking of when he pitched the Braves game. Yeah, that's what it is. Counts 2-1 to Sal Frelick. Frelick 0 for 3 in game 1. He's 0 for 1 here in game 2. Circle change, 2-2. That is caught by Vientos. 2 outs.
Third baseman, number 3, Joseph Ortiz.
No, that's down.
Count is 2-2 to Joseph Ortiz. 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. Brewers on top, 3-0 and a. Head into the 5th inning. Brewers scoring 3 runs in the 4th inning. We head to the 5th inning. It's a 3-0 game.
Leading off for the Mets, the right fielder, number 6.
Top of the 5th inning, 7, 8, 9 hitters due up for the Mets. Marte.
1-2.
Marte, Taylor, and Alvarez all due up. Brewers head into their bullpen early. They got some guys warming up. Hit in the air to center, back at the wall. This one is caught by Blake Perkins. Catch is made, 1 out.
Now back. Taylor.
Got a few people tuning in. Good to see. What is up? Fouled off again, Tyrone Taylor getting his second at-bat of the night, grounded out to third his first time up. A 1-2, that is a cutter, taken. It's 2-2. Brewers win tonight, they're heading to Philly. Mets win tonight. Well, in real life, either way, someone's going to Philly. It's game 3 in real life. It's game 2 in MLB The Show world. I couldn't stream last night because I got home super late from helping out with the group project in my music class. Currently working on a cover of "Free Falling" by Tom Petty, just because we thought, hey, this is a very easy song to learn. I originally wanted to play "Won't Back Down" because I knew the guitar part to it. However, there's another guy in our group, and he's a lot better at guitar than I am, and he's like, we could try "Free Falling" just because I think that's easier to learn. As Jackson Churro puts an end to the top of the 5th inning. Like, I can play the song real quick. Hopefully you guys don't mind if the... Let me get my guitar out. Oops, dropped my pick. Because the thing with Won't Back Down, like, it's an easier song for me to play anyway, because it goes like E minor, D, G, like... But the hard part is like at the chorus, and it goes C, G, C, G, D. Like that's kind of hard to, a little bit trickier to learn. Well, I won't back down. Well, I won't back down. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, and I stand my ground. And I won't back down. Bryce Turing's not backing down. It's 2-2. He's keeping this at bat going 0 for 1. Was the leadoff hitter for the Brewers in Game 1, is the number 9 hitter in Game 2. And then if you guys know Island in the Sun by Weezer, it's pretty much like Won't Back Down, except for there's like an A minor chord.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I'll go ahead and show you guys real quick. So it's like pretty much like Won't Back Down, but it just goes hip 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 hip. You're on a holiday. Hip hip boom bum bum bum. The 2-2 to Jackson Churro, the switch hitting left fielder for the Brewers. He started off his first 2 at bats left-handed. Now he's trying things on the right side of the plate. Early on the fastball, it's 2-2. I know you guys didn't come to the stream expecting to hear a guitar part, hear the announcer play guitar in the middle of a baseball stream. Someone might think to themselves or comment, what does baseball have to do with, or what does playing guitar have to do with the Mets and the Brewers? Good question. I wonder that myself. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. And Churro works a full count walk with 1 out here in the home half of the 5th inning. She's a good girl, loves her mama, loves Jesus and America too. She's a good girl. She's crazy about Elvis, loves horses and her boyfriend too. Perkins hits one into right field. Marte can't make the catch. Churro's rounding second. He's being waved around. Here comes the throw. 4-0 Milwaukee. No throw to the plate. It's been a long day living in Reseda. There's a freeway Run through the yard. And I'm a bad boy. Don't even miss her. I'm a bad boy. For breaking her heart. Now I'm free. Bum bum bum. Free falling. Line caught by Iglesias, 2 out.
The designated hitter, number 99, Gary.
Now I'm free. Free falling. Been a long day. All the vampires walking through the valley. Move west, down Ventura Boulevard. And all the good girls. Oh wow, I'm messing that up. Sorry. All the vampires walking through the valley. Move west, down Ventura Boulevard. And all the bad boys are standing in the shadows. Jose Iglesias leads off with a double. Now I'm free. Free falling. Now I'm free. Free falling. I know you guys are like, stop singing. It's my stream. I'll do whatever I want. If I want to sing Tom Petty while calling a Mets Brewers game, I'm going to sing Tom Petty. I want to glide down over Mulholland. I want to write her name in the sky. I'm going to free fall out into nothing. Gonna leave this world for a while. Now I'm free. Free falling. Now I'm free. Free falling. Yeah, I'm free. Free falling. Bum bum bum. That's in the left field. Back goes Churros. Catch is made. Iglesias staying put at second with 2 outs here in the 6th inning. Ventura Boulevard. Now I'm free. Free falling. Free falling. And I'm wet. Bum bum bum.
No, that's a ball.
In the center field, a base hit. Iglesias is being waved around. He's coming home. Mets are on the board. It's an RBI single from Big Meat Pete Alonso. And that is all for Aaron Savali here today.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 41, Joe.
Full count.
Full count to Jesse Winker. Joe Ross coming into the game here in the 6th inning with 2 outs. And ball 4 to Jesse Winker. Started off the season with the Nationals. Came over to the Mets in a trade. And that will bring in Starlin Marte, 0 for 2. Here comes the 1-1. That is hit into right field. Frelick back. And this one is going to go foul. Brewers win game 2. We are heading to Philly. Mets win game 2. We'll be back here tomorrow. There's a grounder to second. Terang's throw to first in time. Or I'll tell you guys what, since if the Mets win this game and we do have a game 3, I'll tell you what, I'll make a bet with you guys. We will do a game 3, depending if the Mets do win game 2 of this series. That'll make up for not doing Astros and Tigers. So Ryan Stanek
That's the ball.
is next out of the Mets bullpen. 2-1 pitch from Willy Adames. Started off his career with the Rays. Came over to Milwaukee in a trade in early 2021. Pitch up high, ball 3. That is hit in the air to right field. Marte's back. This one's going to be caught for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 12, Reese Hoskins.
One out. Here's Reese Hoskins. For those of you just tuning in, 4-1 Brewers in the bottom of the 6th inning. That is hit in the air to right once more. Marte knows what to do. Puts it away.
The right fielder, number 10.
4 out, number 2. Phil Maton and Andy Young both warming up in the Mets bullpen, a righty and a lefty. Been live for 47 minutes.
Ball.
We got 3 people coming into the chat. What's up? Thank you guys for tuning in. Here's a 2-2.
Full count.
And now the count's full to Sal Frelick. With Ortiz on deck. When I think of Ortiz, I think of David Ortiz. The Red Sox. There's a nice play at second by Iglesias. And we have played 6 full. Here at American Family Field, a.k.a. Miller Park. We head to the 7th. It's 4-1 Brewers. Hey, Braven, what's going on, good sir? Sir? How are we doing here today? Sorry if my voice sounds a little funny. I'm currently hammered, drinking a bunch of Dr. Peppers. Someone might ask me in the future, what drink makes you absolutely tipsy? Like, absolutely hammered? And I say, Dr. Pepper. Can't go wrong with Dr. Pepper. I'd much rather a Dr. Pepper kill me than a bullet. Or maybe a bullet kills me while I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper. Now that would be something. Imagine that. You imagine that. Getting killed, you get shot while drinking a Dr. Pepper. Top of the 7, 2 outs. Here's Lindor, 2 outs and a grounder. Who is your favorite shout out on YouTube? My favorite shout out on YouTube or my favorite YouTubers to watch? Because there are a lot of YouTubers I like to watch. Wyatt's World, he makes like NFL content. That's somebody that I like to watch. Let's see, iTalk Studios. Ultra Ultra Sport Network. Hey, what's going
Ball.
on, my friend? Shout out, like my favorite shout out on YouTube.
Hike. Cue ball.
I don't really have one. I remember there was I entered a shout out contest once,
Ball. No.
like years ago, like back in 2020. I entered a shout out contest that a friend of mine was having, and I ended up winning. So that was cool.
Full count.
Nice commentary. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Who are you guys rooting for to win this game? Brewers or the Mets? Let's see real quick if the game in real life. Let's see here. Who's winning in real baseball land? Bottom of the fifth inning, and it's scoreless. It's in the center field. Taylor makes the catch. And that is out. Number 1. Yep, out number 1. Here is Bryce Terang.
Hee haw. 1-2.
Terang 0 for 2. Like most of this Mets, or most of this Brewers lineup. Well, half of the Brewers lineup, I should say. Though it's interesting that you're doing this at the same time. Or it's game 3, but this is game 2. A pop up to Iglesias. That is out number 2. 2 outs now. Here's Jackson Churio. I have an advisor at my college that I go to. My academic advisor is a huge Brewers fan, and he has been praising this Jackson Churio kid since he's been since he was in AAA last year. Like, he was very high on this guy. And I can't blame him. Like, the Brewers, man, like, they got a really good farm system. Like, they know what they're doing up in Milwaukee. Now, if only the Cardinals could take notes, that'd be appreciative. But Brewers fans are pretty cool also. You know, they love their baseball team. Wisconsin sports fans, they're pretty friendly at times. Like, yes, they can get rowdy, but at the same time, they're very passionate about their sports teams. Like, they love the Brewers. For baseball, you know, they love the Packers. They love the Milwaukee Bucks for the NBA. You know, Wisconsin Badgers for college. You know, they love their teams up there in Wisconsin. They love their beer up in Wisconsin. They love their cheese up there in Wisconsin, their dairy products. Seems to me like Wisconsin loves everything. And ain't that just the truth? They're going to love it even more now that the Brewers are 5 outs away from heading to Philadelphia. That's fouled off, and the count's 1-2. If you missed game 1, Brewers won that game in our postseason series. Brewers won 4-2. Brandon Nimmo fouls this off, and it's 1-2. Score is 4-1. Brewers on top. Top of the 8th. 1 out. And now there's 2 outs as Nimmo's going on strikes. So that'll bring in Mark Vientos. This is a rookie third baseman that Mets fans have been very excited about. Had a nice walk-off home run against the Cardinals in the regular season. 2-2 pitch.
No.
That is low, and it's 3-2. Pete Alonso's on deck for the Mets. Blake Perkins, Contreras, and Gary Sanchez all due up for the Brewers in the home half of the 8th inning. The 3-2 from Trevor Miguel, and a strikeout ends the 8th.
Now pitching for the Mets.
Reed Garrett next up out of the New York Mets bullpen. He will face Blake Perkins, who's 2 for 3 here today. Here's a 1-1. That is launched into left center field. Back at the wall. This has the distance. It's gone. Blake Perkins, a solo homer to start off the bottom of the 8th inning, and just like that, the Brewers are on top 5-1 now. It's a 5-1 Brewers lead here in the 8th. Here's William Contreras, 0 for 2. The younger brother of Wilson Contreras started off his career with the Braves, came to the Brewers in a trade, or started off with Atlanta with the Braves, and Atlanta then came to Milwaukee in a trade. Same teams, Brewers, Braves. Braves used to be in Milwaukee. Same thing, same team. Well, these Brewers are 3 defensive outs away from going to Philadelphia for the division series. Gary Sanchez on deck, counts full. Contreras strikes out, 1 away.
The designated hitter, number 99, Gary Sanchez.
One out, here's Gary Sanchez, had an RBI double his first time up, and a grounder to Lindor. He gets the throw in time, 2 outs.
Willie Adames.
4 people tuning into this stream, wow. Wonder how many of them are Mets fans. Here's a 1-1 to Willie Adames. Yes, we've had the quick counts on just because makes the streams go by a little bit quicker. We usually don't have them on for the regular season, but for the postseason we do, up until like the AL and NLCS. We'll probably turn them back off. Adames slaps one down the line. That's going to be a foul ball. And it's 2-2. Struck him out. We're going to the 9th. Don't go anywhere. The Brewers are 3 outs away from heading to the division series. Will the Mets come back? Let's see what happens. Joel Piamps. Absolutely butchered that name in 3 different ways.
The first baseman.
Will pitch the 9th inning for the Brewers. He'll face Pete Alonso to start it off. There's a slider, strike 2. Pete Alonso, Jesse Winker, Starlin Marte. All due up for the Mets here in the top of the 9th. There's a slider, it's ball 2.
Full count.
Marte works the count full, 3-2. One away. Got him swinging on a full count. So I'll bring in Jesse Winker. Another one fouled off. It's 2-2. Hit down the line. That's a foul ball. That is through up the middle, and that's a 1-out single. for Jesse Winker, and they're trying to keep the 9th inning alive. Trying his best to keep the Mets season alive. Here's Marte, 1-1 count. In the left field, Churro comes in, makes the play. And the Brewers are 1 out away from heading to Philadelphia. They're going to bring in Hobie Milner. Hobie Milner to face Tyrone Taylor. Lefty versus righty. Gets him to foul off the sinker, and it's 1-2. Mets down to their last strike. These Brewer fans are ready to celebrate. It would be their first playoff series win since 2018. 1-2.
Ball.
Slurve outside, ball 2.
Ball 3. Full count.
Taylor working the count full, 3-2.
Ball 4.
Ball 4. First and second, here is Francisco Alvarez.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco.
1 for 2 tonight with the walk. There's a grounder to second. Terang. Brewers are heading for Philadelphia. And for the first time since 2018, the Brewers have won their first postseason series since, 2018. And they are on their way to meet the Phillies for the National League Division Series. A 5-1 win for the Brewers. It was a good run for the Mets. However, the Mets run comes to a stop. The Phillies run, or the Brewers run, will continue. And that's going to do it for today's stream. My name's Josh Wright, signing off. Brewers win 5-1. Stay tuned for tomorrow to see how the rest of this postseason chaos continues.